been the overall effect on cricket after the introduction of limited overs?
Well, the most important effect it has had on cricket is running between the wickets. I mean, I've seen the change come right in front of me. When in 1971 I first came into international cricket, one never saw the sort of running in between the wickets that's subsequently taken place, and that's only because of one-day cricket, where you actually drop the ball and you run. The other thing is fielding. The vast improvement in fielding has just been incredible. All you have to do is see some of the old cassettes of teams playing in the 50s and 40s, and you just notice the difference, the improvement in fielding standards. And then, of course, in batting improvisation, I never used to remember batsmen ever stepping down and hitting you over extra cover or moving inside, and playing you down the leg side. I mean, all this we have to thank one-day cricket, because it actually made batsmen try and take chances. And then bowlers at the same time have tightened up much more. The Yorker has been perfected to much greater extent, and you realize how to counter when a batsman is trying to move away from his wickets, where you try and bowl and so on. I mean, it has actually added a lot in that sense to one-day cricket, but basically it's defensive stuff as far as the bowlers are concerned, because you don't try and take wickets. For batsmen, it's to improvise when a certain field is set, a defensive field is set, then how to break through. And of course, running in between the wickets, how to take quick singles. I think these are the three major effects.
What about this aggression that's come into the game now? Is it more or less than it was?
Aggression, I think, actually came in Test cricket. It's not due to one-day matches. I mean, I think we have to thank Ian Chappell's 1975 Australians, who actually brought the aggression into the game. It's not due to one-day cricket.
Or money? Do you think it's due to money?
I don't think so. It was just Australia is affected a lot by the American influence, and in American sport, the aggression has the will to win. They have a completely different psychology to sport, and I think from there it went to Australia, and Australia everywhere.
What do you think in terms? What is your thought process when you're selecting a team for a Test match and for a limited overs game?
Well, in a limited over match, I would go in for all-rounders. I would select players who perhaps don't have that good a defense, but who can actually hit the ball. And then I would go for far fewer batsmen, specialist batsmen. Like, I mean, in India, we played one match with only 3 specialist batsmen, and the rest were all-rounders. I wouldn't do that in a Test match, because naturally there are 2 innings, and the temperament of a batsman is much more important. In a one-day match, because it's limited overs, you know that if your first 4 batsmen won't do much, the 5th or 6th batsman will not really be able to do much more than say someone who's a big hitter or the tail enders. So I take much more risks in one-day cricket, and also I change the batting order much more, which one does not in Test matches that frequently.
Anyway, thank you, Imran, for talking with us.
Okay.